Influenza, also more commonly known as the flu, is a virus that infects the respiratory tract, which is the nose, throat, and lungs. It is often spread from person to person through droplets when someone with the flu coughs or sneezes nearby another person. The season for the flu in the US is in the fall and winter, and one of the ways to protect yourself from the flu is to get the flu vaccine every year. During this past flu season, the number of flu cases have dropped due to restrictions that were in place for COVID-19, but there will then be a delicate transition for the flu as we move out of our current mitigations. In this graph, we can see that about 47% of the US population was vaccinated in 2017, while 57% of the US population was vaccinated for flu last year. However, Hawaii has one of the lowest flu vaccination rates in the US. The vaccination rate in Hawaii stayed around or below 40% from 2011 to 2018. When we compare the vaccination rates within each county, we can see that the counties of Hawaii, Maui, and Kauai have the lowest vaccination rate. We can also see that Honolulu County is the highest at up to 45%, but this is still less than the average vaccination rate seen for the entire country. The different vaccination rates between the counties imply different responses, such that the counties would then need to be looked at separately. The lower vaccination rate in Hawaii may be associated with a higher number of deaths for the state compared to the rest of the country. We can also see that in 2008 there appears to be a shift that occurred, leading to Hawaii having an increase in the number of deaths. In this graph, we can see the number of deaths for the US in orange slowly decrease over the years and become stable in 2018 as their vaccination rate went up. But for Hawaii in blue, we instead see an increase in deaths over the years. In the 2020 to 2021 season, we have seen a decrease in the number of flu cases for the US, likely due to COVID-19 mitigations such as lockdowns, mask wearing, and social distancing. We then see the number of cases go back up in 2021 as restrictions are lifted, which suggests a transition back into the flu season. The same trend can be observed in Hawaii, where the number of cases dropped suddenly in spring 2020 due to the mitigation measures, as seen with the gray line, though the number of flu cases has not yet increased. However, as the flu changes with each season, there is a gap in resistance as there were fewer people infected in the previous year. Combined with Hawaii's low vaccination rate, there might be far higher susceptibility to the flu in the coming season, so we need to be more careful during this transition so that the number of flu cases do not exceed what we have already seen in past seasons.
HiPAM gives our sincere thanks and appreciation for the feedback and interest in these voluntary forecasts. We do so with humility, respect, and gratitude for everyone during these challenging times. As always, we invite your feedback, collaboration, and partnership. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.